Okay guys, today we're going to make a Mjölnir pendant. Now Mjölnir is Thor's hammer, it's the name he gave his hammer. This is something the Vikings wore around their necks, all kinds of Vikings, regular people, warriors. They wore these around their neck to keep them safe. And Thor was one of the favorite gods of the Vikings, and he was a really good protector of mankind, so they really liked him a lot. So we're going to make one of these guys, okay? All different shapes you can do. This is a little skinnier, it's a little fatter, okay? So what you're going to need from your kit is, it's going to be inside your folder. It's a transparent yellow envelope looking thing, and inside it has a couple of these. It has a stick like that, and it has a template, okay? And things you're going to need from your house would be a pair of scissors, okay, and a ballpoint pen, okay? This is kind of important. You can use a pencil, but I think this works better. You're going to want something with a tough end on it, not just a regular felt tip marker, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to fold your tape in half, okay? So end to end, you're going to fold it in half like that, okay? Your pieces are, I think, a bit longer than this one, okay? And we're going to put our template on top of it. Now on the fold, you want to make sure that this goes up to the fold, and you don't want it below the fold, okay? You want it up to it. So I would leave a little bit of a gap. Let me get this a little straighter. Okay, whoops. Okay, so a little bit of a gap is good, just to make sure you're at the top and that you've got this to be at the top of your Mjölnir, okay? And the next step is hold it down, and you're going to draw inside your template, okay? So you're going to go here, just go slowly. And as you're doing it, hold the edge down pretty tightly. So I'm going to do this side next. Hold down really tightly. Whoops. Okay, and this side really tightly. Okay. Try to keep it in one spot so that you don't start drawing it in the wrong direction. Okay, down. And up. So just go nice and slowly. So I'll wait a couple minutes while you guys do that. So these are some of the ones I made. As you can see, I put some designs on them, a little bit of design. That's where the ballpoint pen comes in handy, okay? And this one has a blank back on it. This is a super simple one on one side, and fancier on this side, if y'all can see that. Go ahead and keep cutting. And this one, I made it a little skinnier along the neck. You can kind of do that. You can kind of trim as you go. And that one has a design on it on both sides. Okay? And you're going to do that with your ballpoint pen. So now, if y'all are done, next step. This is when this is going to come in handy, okay? As you cut this, it will stick together on the edges, okay? So you want to make sure at the top, you still have a way to get your cord or your chain through it, okay? So we're going to keep this up here when we get up to here, okay? But when we're down here, we're okay. I'm going to pull it out for now. Okay. So I'm going to cut along my lines that I just made, okay? And you can go ahead and cut up here, actually. Take your stick, go through from this side, and open it up, okay? I'm going to go ahead on this side as well. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to see this side's up. Make sure it's open. Okay. I'm going to go here. Okay. Okay. Make sure that's open. Actually, that's still open pretty well. That's good. Okay. So now we're going to cut along in here. Okay. So I've got one side open for sure. I'm going to cut along this edge here. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of cut in. You want to have sort of an indentation there, if you can. And go really slowly. You can pick up your scissors and stop if you need to. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna cut here now. Let's see if I need to do any more cutting. Looks like I need to go So actually we've got both sides open there, so that's good. So go ahead and I would just do that, okay? Now we've got this side open. I'm gonna go ahead and cut down this side. Okay, and boom. And go ahead and turn it and get around the corner there as best you can. It's gonna stick to your scissors a little bit, so just be patient. Okay, I'm gonna go, since it's easier, I'm gonna go this way now. Okay, and if you don't get quite there, came out, okay. Now, this side's not as stuck together as I'd want it, so I'm gonna do that, okay. Now, I don't like the way that looks, so I'm gonna try to make it smoother than that side. You guys can tweak it as you go along, no problem. That looks a little bit better to me. Okay, so I've got this up at the top. It's still open, which is important. I'm going to squeeze it down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to finish it off down here. Okay, go nice and slowly. If it gets stuck, pull your scissors off and pull the tape off of you here. Do this side. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is much narrower than that one, and it's a little bit longer. That's because I was messing with it a little bit to tweak it a little bit. So I'm going to probably do that right now too, just a little bit. Clean off my scissors. So you can go in a little bit deeper if you want to make it a little slimmer. I'm going to do that just a little tiny bit here. Looks good to me. Okay, so that's good for me. I'm happy with that. Make sure this is open still, which it looks like it is. Go ahead and push it down. Okay, so now comes the decoration time. Just get this a little straighter here. Okay, now a ballpoint pen works best because as you draw into it, it leaves a little bit of darkness and you can see the design better. And this is going to come in handy in a second, so I would hold that out there. Now, on this one, I did a little bit more decoration, if y'all can see that. Okay, and this side's pretty fancy. This one, pretty good. This side's super simple, okay? You can do a simple one, you can do a fancy one. We know those Vikings like to decorate, so whatever you want to do. This one, simple on the back, okay? So this one, what do I want to do, guys? I'm going to draw, I'm going to draw a line here, I think. Okay, I'm going to match it up on this side. So that's sort of matchy-matchy there. I'm going to go down further and further. I'm going to go this way with it. Y'all do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to do my whatever here. Okay, I'm going to go here. Okay, that's done. I'm going to let that sit there for a bit. Oops. Y'all can keep going. Go ahead and hold on to this. Make sure you still have this as an option. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to do another line inside. Do another one. And another one. You guys can do it however you want to do it. And what I want to do, I'm going to do some circles. And y'all have two of these pieces of tape. So if you want to get fancier, you can. You can, I'm going to flip it over. Let's do another design on this side. Let's do really geometric ones. Let's do line, 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 line. And over here, make it a little bit tighter. Okay, and I'm gonna do a big triangle here, I think. Boom, boom. Okay, but y'all can do whatever you want to do. Okay, you will probably do a better job than me. Pretty sure. Okay, so that's my current Mjölnir. And I have my hole still here. Just make sure you just keep your stick, your pointy stick handy, so you can, if you need to, while you're trying to thread something through there, you can use it to open it up again a little bit if you need to. Okay, so that's my Mjölnir, and I will be talking to you during class when we're doing this. So if you have any questions, I'll stop the video and you guys can ask them. Okay, so that's it right now. And I will also show you a little video about the myth of the Mjölnir and how it came to be. So here's 4 of them I made. And here's my stencil. And here's my scissors I needed. And there's some tape that's stuck on there. And my stick. Okay, so those are the different supplies you need. And I will see you in class, and we will do this as we're in class. And bye-bye, guys.